Hello again. Uh, this is yet another installment of The Truth. Uh, today we're going to discuss why they're fighting overseas. We're going to get down to it. It's a fight that has been going on for 7,000 years, almost 7,000 years. 6 or 7,000 years. It's been going on a long, long time. And there is nothing that any of us are going to do about it. Question: we've killed Osama and we've killed Bin Laden. Why are we still overseas? Uh, anyway, it's been going on for a really long time. We can't do anything about it. Now, what it boils down to is a fight over land, not oil. Oil is a perk, I guess. uh, but the fight is about land. It's about the Holy Land. It's still about the Holy Land. Now, a long, long time ago, this is where this land came from. This is where the fight started. Why it started. What makes the Holy Land the Holy Land? What makes it the Holy Land is that so many years, thousands of years ago, Abraham was told to sacrifice his son Isaac. Isaac. He was told to sacrifice Isaac on top of the mountain. And Abraham knew better, but he still believed. Faith. In faith, he put wood over his son's shoulder and led Isaac up the hill. And Isaac prepared the wood and everything, got it ready. Abraham was about to plunge a knife into Isaac's chest. An angel told him, "Nope, nope, nope, don't do it. The Lord will provide a sacrifice. Don't do it." It was a test of faith. Abraham knew better. He knew. Like I told you before in previous videos, murder, theft, all this stuff, no one needs religion to tell you that it's wrong. But that's what makes it the Holy Land. They carved out the top of that mountain where Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac. And where they carved it out, they call it Jerusalem. Jerusalem is built on the site where Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac. That is why it's being fought over, because it's Abraham's land. It was given to Abraham. God will provide. Just it's the site. Now, later on, that land passed on to Isaac, and Isaac had 2 sons. Now, his wife couldn't have children. Isaac's wife couldn't have children. And Isaac prayed about it, and he got pregnant. She got pregnant with twins. Now, she got confused about this. She was up in years, and she got confused about it. She prayed, and God told her that 2 nations were going to be born out of her womb. 2 people will be separated from her. And it says that the older will serve the younger. Now, Esau was born first out of the womb. He was the first twin born. He's the older. Esau is the father of the Arab. Any Arabian person is a son or daughter of Esau. Then Jacob was born. He was the younger twin. He is one of the 3 fathers of the Jews. They have Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It came time for Isaac to die, and we'll get into the next video is going to be about Babylon. We'll get more into this. Remember, hunter, skilled hunter. Esau became a very skilled hunter. And he came in from one day, and Jacob was more of a tent person. He stayed indoors, he cooked, he cleaned, he took care of things. And one day Esau came in after the hunt, and he was really, really hungry. And he told Jacob, he's like, look, I need a bowl of soup. Jacob was a really good cook. And he made this soup that Esau loved. It was a red soup. I can't remember now what it was, but it was a red soup. And Jacob's like, give me your birthright. I'll give you a bowl of soup. Esau's like, yeah, come on, whatever. Just give me the soup. You can have my birthright. He sold Jerusalem to his brother Jacob for a bowl of red soup. Now, came time for Abraham to pass on the birthright in death, right before death. And Esau was going to, I don't know if this is a bad word, renege? He was going to renege on his deal. He wasn't going to give Jerusalem. It's Jerusalem. Even then, it was free land. At that time, that was a big, big thing. So it came time he was going to renege. Well, Rebecca, their mother, she liked Jacob a little bit more. I guess it had to do with Jacob being the homebody and Esau always being out. Whatever it was, Rebecca liked Jacob a little bit more. So having heard what happened and everything, she told Jacob, she's like, look, Cracker, we are going to have to trick this out of your father because your brother's he's going to renege. So they Esau was really, really hairy. It says he was born full of red hair, like he was a little red werewolf. He was just fur. Jacob not so hairy. Harry not so hairy. So they got some animal skin with hair and they put it on Jacob's arms. Abraham couldn't see really good. He could hear, but he couldn't see. He was dying. So they put hair all over Jacob's body, animal skin, and he went in to get the birthright. And he got the birthright. Abraham thought it was Esau. And he had no idea about the bowl of soup. Isaac had no idea about the soup. So he's sitting there and he thinks it's Esau and he gives him the birthright. He gives him Jerusalem. So Esau comes later to find out that he don't have a birthright. Jerusalem's not his. And thus begins an almost 7,000-year fight over the Holy Land. Now here is a disclaimer. A really big disclaimer. It is not for anyone to do. It will happen. It's not for anyone to do. It's for him to do. But the mosque in Jerusalem is coming down because the temple has to be built again. Already getting furniture ready for it. But the temple has to go up, and it cannot be up at the same time the mosque is. Now, it's not permission for anyone to go out and fight Arabians. I have very close friends who are Arabic. One even tells everyone, he's like, no, I'm Egyptian. I miss Doc so much. But I have close friends that are Arabian, and I don't want to cause them any grief whatsoever. It's not, I'm just the messenger. It will happen. The temple will be back up. The mosque is going to fall down. It's going to get torn down. But Esau has his temple up now. Esau has his temple up. Jacob's going to have his temple back up. But that's the disclaimer. Don't start, oh, I hate Arabs and we got to tear down the mosque. Don't do that. Like I said, it's not for any one man to do, except that one. But that's a little bit of our video. We might have a part 2 to this video because it's a little bit more involved than just the bowl of soup. I mean, it's a lot more complicated. So like I said, we might have a part 2 to this video. And for anyone who wants to know Here's Helena. Where'd you, puppy? Say hey to Uncle Ivan and say hey. She's still mad. But anyway, until we meet again in love and peace, be blessed. And again, don't worry. Your steps have already been made. Just find out where they're at. Goodbye.